Hello. Sorry, YouTube Studio is being a little weird right now. It's not tracking me correctly. Slow. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, Yokuyokoso. Yeah, YouTube Studio is being really weird. Normally it doesn't lag this bad. I don't know why it's being like this. I think it's because I have 10 billion things open right now. Hello. So, how are you guys? Sorry, the silence is a little awkward. It's, I couldn't find a good music, but that's fine. Well, we'll deal with it. How are you guys? That's great. That's great. Genshin. I too am in Genshin. I wish I could. I wish I could be free. I can't talk. I wish I could free myself, but Toma. uh, did y'all see the? Hello. I mean, I'll let you know. I'll let you know my pronouns later. So shall we begin? I don't really have a lot planned for this stream. I just wanted to I don't know, mess around, trying to see if I can handle streaming. Yeah, life's been pretty slow. Like, I don't know what to do with my life, honestly. I just, every day it's just lying down, play games, and lie down again, eat, and sleep. Yeah. So let's begin. Hold on. There. All right. Correct slide. Hello. So we all play video games, my dude. It just gets really slow sometimes. Anyways, let's begin with this PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so let's meet the VTuber. Okay, yay. So hi, I am Yokuun Vee. You can call me V or Vikun if you really want to add a second syllable to my already monosyllabic name. You can call me VE or Vikun. Yeah. Pronouns are he, him. I don't mind they, them, but he, him is like what I prefer more. My birthday is on October 20th. Yeah, I'm what's this? What's that, a Libra? I think that's a Libra. I don't really know. Yeah, PowerPoint. Uh, I have no other like choice. PowerPoint superior. Anyways, I am quote unquote 20 years old. I will not elaborate. Yeah, that's my jacket. Yeah, I like puffy jackets. I like oversized jackets. Um, Also, I designed this me. I designed myself. Um, and I also did all the rigging in live duty, which was fun. I got to learn that it is actually super hard. Okay, let's proceed. My occupation. I am a VTuber, obviously, but also I am an unwilling rep representative of my family to the Yokai Council. Um, I'll elaborate on that later, why I'm unwilling. Race. I am a 1/8 bird yokai, and 7/8 of me is human question mark. I'm not entirely sure if some other yokai blood like got mixed into me or whatever supernatural being, but I do know that I am 1/8 bird yokai. That's all I know. That's all my parents told me. I'm not entirely sure if I'm fully 7/8 human. Yeah, oopsie. Yeah, rigging is hard. Like, I suffered with the face angles, and apparently that's not what you're supposed to do first. You're apparently supposed to do, like, I guess eye movement first. But I was like, I want to see my head move. So let's do the head first. Oh man, big mistake. Um, but I would do like to owe some of my rigging knowledge to VTuber Kira Omoi. Bless her soul, she saved me with her live 2D tutorials. All right, let's proceed. The languages I know: English, obviously. Filipino. I am unfortunately Filipino. And I know some Japanese. The Japanese that I know is super limited, by the way. So, like, don't expect me to speak full Japanese sentences randomly because I'm still learning. Although I will blurt out a few um, phrases, but I'm not confident enough in my Japanese skills to, like, talk fully in Japanese. Yeah, learning experience. Life 2D is indeed a learning experience. Yeah. Unfortunately, we are Filipino. Uh, I have a bad joke up my sleeve, but I don't know how to deliver it. Should I deliver the joke? Oh man, y'all are gonna hate me for this joke. The joke is Spain never really left us, but how do I deliver it? Okay, um, There's still a bit of Spain in us, but without the S. A bad joke. Such a bad joke. I'm so sorry for that terrible joke. Because in all honesty, I can't speak again. In all honesty, though, it's true. Oh man, that was a bad joke. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Next slide, next slide. Let's move on to the next slide. Let's move on from that terrible, terrible joke. Yeah? So, just a little bit more about myself. My favorite color is black if it wasn't obvious enough. But I like metallic colors too. Like, I like gold and silver, mostly gold. But all-time favorite is always black. Used to be red, but black is now my color. What do I like? Well, I like a lot of things, but on the top of the list is matcha. If you see me on Twitter, I will not shut up about matcha. I wouldn't shut up about matcha for like the first few weeks of my Twitter activity. And unfortunately, I am also a degenerate weeb, so I like anime and manga. And I also like fashion. So you saw my design. I designed myself, my body. I designed what I'm wearing myself. There we go. I designed everything myself, so that gives you like an idea of like my love for fashion. Dislikes. I don't have a lot of dislikes in my life, but one of them is definitely snails. Um, if you showed me like a snail, whether alive or dead, I will run. That or I will cringe so badly because of how disgusting it looks to me. I don't like snails. I mean, oh, anime manga recommendations. I'll show you later. I'll show you later. Anyways, snails. Don't. I mean, I know people find snails cute. Games. I will tell you guys later. Calm down. Calm down. So let's stop talking about snails. Pretend that you guys can't read the tiny text. Can you read the tiny text? I'm not sure. I can't tell because it looks tiny on my screen, but looks big on my other screen. Hobbies. Well, I like to draw. Um, that is a lie. Drawing is I'm well, I like drawing, but I don't find it fun because my entire body hurts every time I try to draw. Oh, you can't read the tiny text? Good. I made it tiny enough. That's fine. I didn't want you guys to read it anyway. But in case you're curious, it just reads after snails it says and the inevitability of loneliness. Which is I think that's true for everyone. Like everybody isn't very fun. Yeah. Right. I don't think anybody actually likes feeling that in the end we're all gonna die alone, or that in one way or another we're going to end up alone. At some point in our lives, we're gonna be alone. I don't think that anybody really likes that. I certainly don't. Back to my hobby, because the discussion got really heavy out of nowhere. Aside from drawing, I like to sing. I actually released my first cover like, oh my god, a month and a half ago? Oh no. Oh no. But I am planning to release more covers in the future. Just a matter of getting around to mixing them and recording them and making art for them. I also like to play games. You guys kept asking about like the games that I like or any game recommendations. I'll give you some later. Um, because I do like to play games. I actually found that I do like to play games like very recently. I used to be like not a game person that much, but now I do. I like games now. Thank you for thank you. I'm really proud of that cover because I actually did Screamo for the first time with that cover. I did a lot of firsts for that cover. First time that I mixed with FL Studio. First time that I did like any sort of like heavy motion graphics and After Effects. And also the first time I used 3D layers, which was interesting. Um, that was hard though. The PV was pretty hard to make. That was not enjoyable. The part with feeling like with all of the layers. My laptop cried making that PV. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the cover. Yeah, that song was like, I've been wanting to cover that song for like years, but never really got around to it. And I'm glad that YouTube gave me that outlet to like start making covers. And I hope I have more time and motivation in the future to make more covers. I do have a lot of songs that I want to cover. Like, if I show you guys my Notion page for like just listing down all of my planned covers, I think I'll have enough songs to cover for like 2 years. Like 2 years worth of content releases. Oh no, that's a lot of drawing. I might as well like start paying people for it at this point. Like, I don't think it's sustainable for me to do everything by myself for 2 years. I think my wrist will fall off doing all the PVs for that. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Dang. Um, Drawing, singing, playing games, making clothes. I actually make some of my own clothes. I know how to make like clothes from scratch and also clothes from pre-existing clothes. I can make, I can make my own clothing patterns and just slap them onto some fabric and sew like a garment together. Yeah, I can. What else? Those are the only hobbies that come to mind, really. But I do like doing a lot of other things, like playing with my cat. Is that a hobby? Is crying over fictional men a hobby? Certainly is for me. What other hobbies do I have? I mean, I'm mostly just some ambiverted shut-in who likes to play games and draw and whatever. Yeah, I can wear the clothes I make. I think I made a lot of clothes, and it helps to like already have pre-existing clothes, like old clothes that you can play with and you can just take apart and study. That kind of helped me in my learning process. Hmm. Do you guys want me to like actually make videos of me making clothes? Like obviously my face will be covered. Simping's hobby, yeah, fair, fair. Simping is indeed a hobby. It's an expensive hobby for a lot of people. Like, have you all seen the HoloLens simps? Dang. If y'all are interested in like me making videos of making clothes and showing off the stuff I've made, like I'll see what I can do with that because I have to like set up. That means cleaning up my desk. Oh, um, I think it'll take a while for me to release videos on making clothes, but I can make videos. I think on designing clothes. I think that'll be easier to do. 'Cause in all honesty, I don't want to clean up my desk. Not now. There's too many things. All right, I can see what I can do with designing. I actually have an idea already. All right, for the future, let's make that a live stream. Pimp as a hobby, but as a broke person. Same. Same. But that's the beauty of like being a being your own content creator. You know, if you're out of crumbs, if you're out of content, just make your own. Assuming you actually have the motivation to do it, to make your own. But that gives you a lot of options. Like if you do like a certain ship, you can just make your own art for it, man. Whatever. If you can write, God, I admire writers. If you can write fanfic, props to you. You saved my life. You saved me from um sleepless nights of like crying over things that are in the shows that I like. Thank you, fanfic writers. You're you're heroes to all of us. Anyway, so shall we go on to the next slide? And this is where all of the recommendations come in. Patience, my children. All right. So these are all of my interests. So for anime and manga, there's Inuyasha, my all-time favorite. I've watched that since I was a kid. Still love it today. Simping is a form of yeah, simping is indeed a form of energy. It can fuel many VTubers all at once. Oh man. Anime and manga. I like there's also the typical Kimetsu no Yaiba, Jujutsu Kaisen, mainly because I like the voice actors. I'm a voice actor simp, um, which is sort of why I started playing Genshin. But we'll get to that later. Other animes slash mangas, there's Given, which is really good. If you even if you're not into BL, at least give it a chance for the music because it's really good. There's also Idolish 7. I've been playing the game since 2016, so I've only been playing for a less than a year. No, a year less than how old it is. Does that make sense? It's it's 6 years old this year. Turned 6 years old this year. I started playing I think December 2015 or January of 2016. I don't remember. But yeah, Irish 7 is something that's really close to my heart. I love how it developed. I love everything about it. I love the music. I love the characters. Yeah, um, different times in movie into fantasy. Yeah, but in my case, I already love the voice actors before like I joined the fandom. Like for example, uh, I started watching what was that? Bookseller Honda-san because Soma Saito was voicing was voicing Honda-san, and I love Soma Saito, Saito Soma, Saito Soma, Saito Soma. I'm so sorry. Next on the list, we have Fruits Basket, which I only really started watching because it was on Netflix. It seemed interesting enough. But now I am a certified Kyo simp. Kyo supremacy, baby. Also, the fact that he's voiced by Yuma Uchida, who is also the voice actor of Ishiguro Megumi. That's great. I love Yuma Uchida. Now we're moving to the manga. Well, given I already read the manga of that, but I started with the anime with the next two. So, Fukaboku, or the long title is Fukakai na Boku no Subete o. The English title is Love Me for Who I Am. It's a really great LGBT manga. So, it has a non-binary protagonist, and it's just feel good, you know. I love Fukaboku. You guys should read it, even if like you might think it's not your thing. You think the story might not be that interesting, but I cried. Well, I cried reading it, and I wouldn't mind if it got an anime adaptation, but I also wouldn't mind if it didn't, because I don't know. I kind of fear the responses from other like anime fans saying like, "Oh, what kind of anime is this? This is," and all the people calling them traps, and it's not a nice word, but people don't really understand that. So it kind of it's kind of why I don't want Fukaboku to get an anime adaptation yet, but it is worth a read. Next here is a BL manga. Oh boy, my preferences are coming out. Sasaki to Miyano, which I only started reading because I heard it'll get an anime adaptation, and that the characters will be voiced by Hirai Yusuke and Saito Soma. I can't be Saito Soma. Oh man. But it's a cute story. It's a cute BL story about like um a Fudanshi and a guy who and then the other guy just ends up like getting interested in BL as well because he wanted to get to know the Fudanshi better. It's really cute. Like you bet you need Sasamiya. It's just feel good all around. It's not like super explicit. It's cute. Just cute. And it's a lot of funny. There's a lot of funny in it. I also have a lot more. Like um this manga called, I think you know it, Zettai BL Minari Sekai versus Zettai BL Minaritai Otoko. I think that's the Japanese title. I probably messed that up. But basically, um, the world that definitely becomes BL versus the guy who definitely does not want to be part of a BL or something. It's really funny. It kind of calls out a lot of BL tropes. Just search Zettai BL. So Zettai with a double T, then BL. It's a really funny manga. I think it got an anime and a live action, but I never really watched them. I only read the manga because I wanted a funny BL themed story to read. And Zettai BL was extremely funny. It's just so many call outs to BL tropes. Another one that I couldn't fit on this list was Spy X Family, but I haven't caught up to it in a while. But Spy X Family really good. Or Spy Family. Hello, Yokuyokoso. Sorry to the newcomers to see that my model is moving really slowly and not reacting. I don't know what's wrong with VTube Studio, and I don't want to like restart VTube Studio anymore because it takes a while to start up. Hope you don't mind. Where were we? God, I can just talk forever. Um, Games. Obviously, Genshin Impact. We're all weebs here. We're all beginners. And yeah, I started playing Genshin because of the voice actors. Uh because of the voice actors of Razor, Diluc, Hongyun, and yeah, so far those three were the characters that made me start playing Genshin because Diluc is voiced by Ono Kensho. Ono Ken. Um, Diluc is not Razor is voiced by Utsuyama Koki. Um, and Chongyun is Saitosoma. My Saitosoma bias is showing, but trust me, I'm not that much of a Saitosoma oshi. I just somehow end up watching shows where he's part of it, or like playing things where he's part of the cast. But Saitosoma, um, so Ono Kensho, you know him probably as Giorno Giovanna from JJBA Golden Wind. Uh, Uchiyama Koki is Shigaraki Tomura from DNHA, so that's Razor's voice actor. Saitosoma, I won't. I'm gonna stop talking about Saitosoma. just know that just know that he's popular. As for music, well, I like Vocaloid music in general, but I do have specific producers that I like, and I didn't want to list them all down because if I did, the list will like go past the limits of the slide. But know that my favorites are Deconina. Dec- that you didn't know how to pronounce Deconina, huh? Deco asterisk 27 is actually Deconina. Um, Giga P, the generic one. Um, Nikki, I love Nikki. Also, Yuya Yupe. Who else? And a bunch of other English producers like Circus B. There's also who else do I like? A few other unknown ones like Kaen. Thank you. Thank you, Ro. Few other vocal producers like Kaen and Kasamura Tota. Yeah, my vocal preference is pretty wide. For J-pop, um, my main favorite like artist is the band Queen Bee, and there's also One Ok Rock, One Ok Roku, and Kamiyama Yo, who sang the opening of Horimiya. There's Yonezu Kenshi, everybody knows Yonezu Kenshi, and everybody also knows Yorushika. But yeah, my preferences are pretty like mainstream, but that's fine, you know. Nobody can tell me what to like. Also, a few more unknown singers like actually I forgot what I was gonna say. I mostly what I listen to is just Vocaloid really. So how could I forget Yosabi? Oh my goodness, got to type in Yosabi and Odo, Ado, Ado, that Ado. Everybody knows Ustewa. Yeah, I like Ado's songs. I don't listen to all of them, but I like her. I like her music. All right, enough about me. Let's move on to other things. Well, I think this is the last slide. Yay! Okay, so we've got the live tag, the art tag, Oshimark, and fan name. So the live tag, I've decided on V Live. So the next time I start streaming, I'll be using the hashtag V Live, which is actually a fun. Believe, V Live, believe. There's also for my art tag. Initially, I was thinking of just using the artistic, but I've seen a lot of other VTubers use the illust suffix, so we can also use VLust, even though that sounds pretty wrong. Thank you, Shipi Miyoshino, for ruining the lust suffix or art tags. But you guys can just use be artistic because it's a pun. It's a cute pun. Be artistic, be artistic. For Oshimark, okay, I kind of need help deciding because on the title of this live stream, I'm using the crystal ball emoji, which is on the far right, but I'm thinking of just using matcha to honor my love for matcha, or just the purple circle. Because it's a purple circle. It rhymes. And it's purple. And I didn't want to steal the purple heart from the BTS fans. But the reason I chose the crystal ball is because in most depictions of it, it has sparkles and it's purple, which is sort of my aesthetic because I've got a bunch of like sparkle motifs or star motifs, like the tattoo on my right cheek, yeah, right cheek is a star, and my left earring is a star, and my background is star, like the star-ish motif. Matcha. Okay. Well, I don't know. All right, so we're using the. Let's just let's just edit this. So we're using matcha. Yay! So my Oshimark is matcha. And for fan name, okay, this is a fun Yokutachi because My surname Yokuun Yoku Tachi. I was also thinking of Yoku because it's also fun. Yoku from the first Yoku, um, from the adverb that means often, the Japanese adverb that means often, Yoku, and Yoku from my surname. But they're interchangeable. I don't really. We can use both if you guys want, but if you guys prefer one or the other, we'll use whatever you guys prefer. Because I like both, but kind of just want to use one for the sake of like convenience. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should it just be Yoku or Yokotachi, or do you use both? Let me just drink some water while you guys decide. If you ask me like personally, oh, Yoku. For a long time though, I've just been using Yokotachi as a placeholder, but if you guys like Yoku, we can use Yoku. Alright, we'll use Yoku. Let's just edit that. Yay, so Yoku. But I might end up using Yokotachi sometimes. That's fine with you guys, but you guys are officially Yoku. So everyone is Yoku. Yay! So we decided. And yeah, I think that concludes the PowerPoint presentation. um, any questions? What am I, a teacher? If you guys have any questions, just send it to chat and I'll go off topic to answer it. And now we shall, I think, hmm, I think it's time to Yokuyokoso. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard yet, my catchphrase is Yokuyokoso. Yay! I think now it's time for a scene change. So let's just move to yay! So it's the singing stream. We'll be doing a quick singing, but I can't guarantee it'll be any good. Yay, singing stream. I'll only be singing one song though, because it is late and my voice might give out on me in the middle of it. So hold on, let me just do a bit of quick setup. All right. So all I did was turn off push to talk, which is really hurting my finger. Why did I do push to talk? So let me just Hold on, let me just set this up. Because I'm not entirely sure if this will load correctly. Oh dear. I haven't updated the song list because this is just one song really. There's no need for a song list. Alright, let's see. If it goes wrong, I'll just restart and we'll pretend that nothing bad ever happened, alright? So the song that I'll be singing is called Kaen by Queen Bee. It was the opening song, first opening song of the anime Dororo. Let's see. Thank you. So I hope you enjoy my singing. If my voice cracks, we're gonna pretend that it didn't happen, alright? If it gets too bad, we'll restart and we'll pretend again that that was the correct the previous take didn't never happened. All right, let's do this. Party's over. それでも踊りたかった。眠れないくらい情熱の日はいつかいつの日にか鼻から気づいている炎はいつか消える、ね、何もいらないはずだったなのにまだ I'm so serious まだ間に合うただバレラベイベー俺らにそんなに甘くないよでもきっとそんなに悪くないよ Give me fire Let it up baby 燃やしちゃうぜ yeahやちよもやちよ変わりもせずに人のなりとをかしんでるもいさやうやうしエビを前に火の粉先作れなくしくとゲストリンステロイド燃える様を見事やすびをしない塗り真似できない仕方からまトラウマも一緒つくつくマグマトラウマこの奥なき乾き青い炎みたいしわいかくないポップなりやがてすべてポップなり Love is dying でもまだ消えてないから忘れてた情熱の日はいつしかいつの日にか体は気づいている僕らはいつか消える静かに若さを溶かして泣かないで Why so serious まだ間に合うただバリだベイベー俺らにそんなに甘くないよでもきっとそんなに悪くないよ Give me fire Let it up baby 燃やしちゃうぜ Yeah足りない注ぐにはブラソリダリハリヤまだ間に合うソリダリハリヤただバリラ Give me fire Light it up, baby. Yes, it's all day, yeah. Party is over. 一人でも踊りたかった。Yay! Yay! I think that concludes the stream. I think. I'm not sure. Hold on. I think my mouse just died. Hold on. I'll be right back to get replacement battery. Hold on. My mouse died. All right, we're back. Okay, my mouse is alive. Thank you. Yay! Hope you guys like that. I mean, I wish I could release a cover of it, but there isn't an official instrumental. Excuse me. And I can't really afford to pay someone to remake the instrumental. But yeah, glad you guys liked it. Thank you, thank you. And let's just get back to the other window. Alright, yay! So I think that concludes my debut stream. I'll be releasing my stream schedule hopefully by tomorrow, because I've been too lazy to make it. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you guys for coming, and I really appreciate that you made the time to like hang out with me. And yeah, so I actually don't know what else to say, but other than like thank you for supporting me, for coming to my debut stream. Really nice to meet you guys finally and be out of hiding. And finally all my efforts paid off, even just for a little bit. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you in my next stream. Just go follow me on Twitter. My Twitter link is in the description, and if you're interested, maybe subscribe and see what more I can offer. Thank you as well for joining. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next stream. Oyasubi. Bye.